that, I'll just give you an example. I in June, middle of June, announced that I was going to, for the first time, publicly share the name of law enforcement officers who received major discipline, which we define as suspensions of over 5 days, or law enforcement officers who have been demoted or terminated. That prospectively, we're going to release this at the end of this year for this year, and then for the state police, I have 20 years of records where we have these reports, but they just say member engaged in conduct detrimental to the reputation of the division by lying on police reports or this, that, and the other. And I said, you know what, for my department, which I oversee directly, I'm going to reveal the names for all those officers for the past 20 years engaged in major misconduct, because the public, again, has a right to know. And we don't want to have, at a moment where we have a crisis in confidence in law enforcement, the public to believe that we are protecting our own and not going to be transparent. I thought this was a no-brainer. I thought this was a small step to transparency when there are legislators who are now contemplating releasing entire internal affairs files. That small step was met in the matter of 1 week with 5 different lawsuits from 11 different police unions. And so now I'm in court on that small step towards transparency. And that gives credit to those people who do believe that there's this blue wall of silence. So we are trying to do what we can to create this culture of accountability. I'm hopeful that we will prevail in that lawsuit, or at least find a path forward, or that our legislators may find a path forward on this issue. So it's there, but this is long, hard work, which we're willing to do to change that culture. Because again, I go back to the fact, if there are only a few bad apples, well, why don't we just put their names out if there are only a couple, right? Why are we fighting tooth and nail to protect the few to the detriment of the many? And so it's a challenge.